If Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford is the biggest fight in boxing, why didn't Top Rank pay for it? Let's talk.
Straighter, not roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you hear, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So while you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link, get prepared to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
So all I keep hearing is how Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford is the biggest fight in boxing. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford is the biggest fight in boxing. It's the biggest fight in boxing. Everybody knows it's the biggest fight in boxing. It's the biggest fight in boxing. I keep hearing that all the time. And inside of that conversation of it being the biggest fight in boxing, it's the biggest fight in boxing, it's the biggest fight in boxing, it leads into PBC needs to pay Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, or Terrence Crawford. PBC needs to pay. It's PBC needs to do this. It's PBC needs to do this. It's PBC. Why isn't PBC doing this? All the networks, it's PBC. Oh, just give Bud what he wants. It's the networks and blah, blah, blah. Well, he was with Top Rank for years. Why didn't Top Rank pay for this? Where was all these people who jumped up the woodwork talking about what PBC's got to do for Bud? Well, why didn't Top Rank do something for Bud? Why didn't ESPN pay for Bud? And if this is the biggest fight in boxing, why isn't ESPN's hand in the pot for Bud right now? Yeah, right now. What's the problem? I mean, ESPN has had fights before. They're partnered with Top Rank, but that doesn't mean everything they have to do is what they got. ESPN shows motherfucking MMA and shit. So I mean, I don't want to say the fucking problem. ESPN is the worldwide leader in sports. It's not the worldwide leader in Top Rank. So why can't their hand dibble dabble into making this fight happen? Y'all just let Top Rank off the hook scot-free? You just let ESPN off the hook scot-free? Now, I've asked this question before. I will ask it again. Where are the other networks putting their hands in the cookie jar to make this fight? Where are they? Why does it only rely just on PBC? Y'all don't want to talk about that at all, right? We're going to leave that one alone. Let's leave that one alone. PBC needs to do it. This man was with Top Rank for years. Years. A motherfucking damn near a decade he was with them. And not one time could Top Rank, HBO, ESPN, not one time could these massive networks come up with this amount of money that Terrence Crawford wants to fight Errol Spence. Not one time. HBO is extremely bigger. It's like fucking 10 times bigger than Showtime. 10 times bigger. Easy. ESPN, when it comes to sports, is I don't know how many times bigger than Fox. I don't know how many times bigger. The only reason why Fox is competitive at this particular moment because Fox was able to nab football and basketball. But ESPN still shows highlights. So they're not out of the picture either. And they show boxing still too. I mean, they show football still too and basketball too. So the only way that Fox was going to be even compatible or compete or be able to compete with ESPN is because they got basketball and football. Because they were able to dibble-dabble into these other sports. That's the only reason why they could compete. But ESPN is still ESPN. So how come Bud never asked for these giant numbers when he was with Top Rank and ESPN? How come Bud didn't ask for these giant numbers when he was with Top Rank and HBO? I don't understand. Why didn't Bud ask for a giant number to fight Manny Pacquiao? Because he was only going to get $10 million. So why didn't he ask for $20 million? This is Pacquiao. He got a whole country behind him. Pacquiao's going to sell the pay-per-view by his damn self. Why was money never to hold up for anybody else? I don't understand. I don't understand why everybody is out here putting all the blame on PBC, the Black Person's Network. The network that is ran by a black man, ALHAYMON. It's all on PBC. PBC, listen, y'all paid Canelo. You need it. Bro, it's their money. They will pay who the fuck they want to. It's their money. But you niggas is all, oh, you can't go to somebody's old job and tell somebody under a job. But you can go to the ALHAYMON's pockets and tell him to come out of his pockets for somebody else. So we can't go to someone's job. Can't go to a little job and tell you what you're worth. But you can go and tell them to pay you more. Pay me. Pay me when I don't bring in shit to the table because people say it's the biggest fight in boxing. There's no proof behind it. There's no proof. Because the numbers show that Deontay Wilder's fights are bigger than that one. That's what the numbers show. Say whatever you want. Look at the numbers. Wilder's numbers are bigger than this one. Facts. Whatever. You want $20 million guaranteed from the PBC. Why didn't you want $20 million guaranteed from Top Rank? Why didn't you want $20 million guaranteed from HBO? And where is all the people running around here saying that, oh man, ESPN, you guys make $26 million a month. A month. ESPN makes $26 million a month off of YouTube. Not anything else, not their motherfucking channels and streams. No, you make $20 million a month off of YouTube. So you mean to tell me you couldn't come up with $20 million for Terrence Crawford? You couldn't, you got 12 months in a year. You couldn't use 1 month to give Terrence Crawford. 1 month. So you mean to tell me y'all couldn't have made the Errol Spence-Terrence Crawford fight a long time ago? You couldn't have said, hey, Terrence Crawford, we'll give you $20 million to fight Errol Spence. We'll let PBC worry about getting Errol Spence's money. Don't worry about his money. He wants to do a 60-40, who cares? They figure that shit out. We're gonna give you $20 million to fight. Listen, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the shortest month of the year, February, and we're gonna give you all the revenue of February. Don't worry, we're good. We still have January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, where we are making $26 million a month. We're gonna give you $20 million, the whole revenue of February. That's what we're gonna give you. You know, since February is a short month, it probably won't make $26 million. Because normally we're going to get $26 million out of 30 days. But since this one only got 20 plus days, then we're roughly going to get about $20 million. So you take February's revenue. You have February's revenue, and now you're good. Your paycheck is good. We're going to talk to ALHAYMON and tell ALHAYMON, hey, Terrence Crawford's already good. So we're going to send you a contract or term sheet where you pay EJ whatever the fuck y'all want to pay EJ. Terrence Crawford's budget is covered. The term sheet says you fight me next. The term sheet says you fight me here, there. And you tell me if you're okay with that. Don't nobody want to talk about that, though, dog. Yeah. They don't want to talk about that white man, Bob Arum, that they don't talk about that, but they will talk about this black man, ALHAYMON, though. Yeah, ALHAYMON's the problem. ALHAYMON was the holdup. It was ALHAYMON. It was always ALHAYMON. ALHAYMON wasn't going to let Errol Spence fight nobody. It was ALHAYMON. ALHAYMON. It was always the black guy. It was always ALHAYMON. Okay, cool. It's always ALHAYMON. It was ALHAYMON. So why didn't Top Rank make Terrence Crawford's guarantees bigger? Why didn't ESPN approve on those bigger guarantees for Terrence Crawford? That motherfucker's guarantees was $3 million. Those were his guarantees. Tyson Fury's guarantees were $20 million. Tyson Fury didn't fight nobody. Tyson Fury lost Top Rank and ESPN boatloads of money. Boatloads. But Tyson Fury guaranteed them a Wilder rematch. So Tyson Fury got a 6-fight, $100 million deal. He was making roughly $20 million a fight. One fight, more than Terrence Crawford's whole career. In one fight. Against Otterbox. Fucking insane. Insane. So I wonder if Terrence Crawford would have said, I'll guarantee to fight Errol Spence. Y'all give me the same deal you gave Tyson Fury. Give me the same deal. But, oh no, he wanted to fight Errol, man. It was everybody. He wanted to fight Errol. Well, why wasn't he asking for that money when he was with Top Rank? ESPN and Top Rank, or ESPN Network, is a bigger network than Showtime. It's a bigger sport network than PBC as a whole. It's bigger than Fox Sports. So why didn't he ask for the biggest bag possible when he was with the bigger network? Why did he wait to leave that network to ask for $20 million or the biggest bag possible? Why? Why did he wait to leave? You were with the motherfuckers who could have paid you the biggest bag. They paid Fury. But you left and asked the smaller company. HBO is at least 3 to 5 times bigger than Showtime. 3 to 5 times bigger. Showtime does not have a Game of Thrones where they're doing billions of dollars in revenue. Showtime does not have that. HBO does. HBO has the money to pay everybody. ESPN is a full network of nothing but sports. It is known for sports and nothing more. Stephen A. Smith makes $12 million a year. On ESPN. He makes $12 million a year. Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith. So you mean to tell me Terrence Crawford can't get a $12 million one fight for $12 million from Showtime, from ESPN? He can't do that. One fight, $12 million from ESPN for Errol Spence. He can't get one fight, $20 million. Errol Spence on ESPN. Top Rank, ESPN. He can't get that. So he leaves Top Rank, and now he's asking the black man for $20 million. He's asking about pay, and then you motherfuckers out here, the networks, as ALHAYMON needs to pay him. ALHAYMON, you gotta pay him. ALHAYMON, you gotta pay him. You gotta pay him. You gotta get this man what he gotta pay him. Why? Who is Terrence Crawford? Pay him why? Why? What numbers does this man do? Oh, you must not want to see the fight. Then that's what it is, BF. Or you be telling him to pay the fight. Well, I wanted to see the fight when he was with Top Rank. I wanted to see the fight when he was with Top Rank and ESPN. So if you're saying I don't want to see the fight now because I'm saying why do they have to give him all this money? then what you're saying is you didn't want to see the fight all that time because you never asked Top Rank to pay this man anything. Oh, he was with a contract though, BFTB. He was with a so he re-signed. He re-signed for $3 million guaranteed. Re-signed. So you can sign with the white man for $3 million guaranteed, but when it comes to the black man, I can't sign at all. I want one fight. That's it. I'm not signing to ALHAYMON. But you can sign to Bob Arum. You can sign a multi-fight deal for $3 million a fight with Bob Arum. But you can't sign a 3-fight deal for almost $5 million a fight with ALHAYMON. And you motherfuckers is running and telling me the problem is ALHAYMON won't pay him. ALHAYMON needs to pay him. He's got to pay. ALHAYMON's got to pay. ALHAYMON's got to pay. Why can't ALHAYMON pay? ALHAYMON, oh, the PBC's a multi-million-dollar network, $1 billion network, the PBC. So you're telling me the PBC is worth more than ESPN? Kill yourself if you think that, because it is not. The PBC is primarily boxing. That's it. ESPN is everything. Everything, to include boxing. Fuck is we talking about? So the black man, ALHAYMON, got to pay. He got to pay Bud. He got to pay him. But none of y'all was running around here talking about anybody getting paid when this man was with Bob Arum in Top Rank. Y'all weren't talking about nothing at all. You were running around here talking about how Errol Spence lives paycheck to paycheck. If Errol Spence lives paycheck to paycheck with ALHAYMON, then why the fuck are you niggas asking for $20 fucking million? But Bomac running around here talking about Errol Spence living paycheck to paycheck under ALHAYMON. So you leave Bob Arum, where y'all are not living paycheck to paycheck, and you go over to ALHAYMON and ask for $20 fucking million. But when you was with Bob Arum, you was making $3 million a fight. And then y'all keep running around telling me the holdup is Errol Spence. No, it is not. The holdup is Terrence Crawford. He does not want to fight Errol Spence. He wants to just get paid. Y'all don't even see it. And if you do see it, you don't even care because you just hate Errol Spence. Or you hate ALHAYMON. You're some fucking racist, coons, sambos, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's what you are. Because all this shit that you putting pressure on ALHAYMON, oh, just pay that man, pay that man, pay that man. You had none of that pressure for Bob Arum. None. Not one fucking bit. None. If that fight would have been made under Bob Arum and Top Rank, Terrence Crawford would have made $3 fucking million guaranteed. That was his guarantee. The PBC has just offered this man multiple offers. A 3-fight deal with almost $15 million, so almost $5 million a fight. This man was signed to Bob Arum for years and was making $3 million a fight. Fighting nobody. That y'all gonna run to me talk about how I'm hating on Bud. You hating on Bud. It's Errol Spence. It's Errol Spence. You Errol sexuals. You Errol sexuals have these niggas, in my opinion, and all these other weird ass niggas in my comments talking about, oh man, they gave Canelo this and they need to give Bud. They need to give Bud. They gave Canelo, they need to give Bud. Well, why don't Bud go to the zone then? Because the zone gave Canelo $365 million fucking dollars. So why don't Bud just go to the zone? Oh, I forgot. Eddie Hearn don't want him. Or did y'all fucking forget that? That Eddie Hearn turned this motherfucker down. Did y'all forget that? Because Eddie Hearn damn sure ain't making no fucking offers to Terrence Crawford for shit. But we don't want to talk about that either though, right? This is a man who had $1 billion fucking deal with the zone, but didn't make no offers to Terrence Crawford for shit. Terrence Crawford is a free agent right now, and Eddie Hearn is not trying to sign this man at all, and y'all don't give a fuck at all. It's ALHAYMON's fault? It's just ALHAYMON? Oh, come on, BFTB. He signs the zone. Who's over there for the zone and for him? Conor Ben. Oh, man, why you gotta fight Conor Ben? We want Earl. We want Earl. Then take what the fuck you're offered. That's too much to ask from the black man, but you can damn sure take it from the white man, from Bob Arum. When Bob Arum gave you $3 million, you were A-okay. But the black man offering you upwards of 5, it's no, oh no, I need 20 million. You gotta give me 20. I'm the black man, gotta play black man is black man. Well, if it's all of that, if well, y'all saying he was living paycheck to paycheck. Errol was living paycheck to paycheck. But now mysteriously there's some money over there because you're asking for 20. So if that's the case, why didn't you just sign with him in the first place? If the money's over there, then what's the problem with signing with them at all? What's the problem if the money's over there? What's the problem? I'm pretty sure y'all gonna fucking have some stupid ass shit to say in the comments. So have at it. BFTB. Shout to the mighty LDBC. And I'm out.